Welcome back. Now it all looks very simple. Wear your gear, get into the car and drive like there's no tomorrow. But life was never that simple, was it? Allow us to give you a breakdown of a typical karting weekend.
Each category gets 10 minutes of qualifying time, and that's micro, juniors and seniors. And then all the carts are fitted with the transponders, and we are noting their time. It's coming in the computer in the race control. At the end of the qualifying session, we have a result sheet. So whoever is fastest is on the pole position, followed by second, third, fourth and fifth. So all the result of the qualifying is only for heat 1. The result of heat 1 is the grid position of heat 2, and then clubbed heat 1 and heat 2 result, there are point systems. So the clubbed result of heat 1 and heat 2 is the grid position for pre-finals, and the result of pre-finals is the grid position for the finals.
The Micromax category is where the fights are the hardest. Seeing kids fight it out brake pad and throttle brings joy of a kind that can only be experienced on a racetrack. And true to their nature, things heated up in the Micromax category from the word go. Yash Aradhya of Meko Racing began the final round from P12 after being bumped from behind and crashing out in the pre-final race where the grid positions were locked. Aradhya put up a stellar driving display and stole the limelight from the more seasoned drivers who took to the grid over the weekend. He won the 15-lap race after overtaking the entire grid in clean and precise maneuvers. His teammate Paul Francis gave Aradhya a tough fight and came in fractions of second behind the young lad.
The definition in the English dictionary of insane and crazy was our final race. It was really fun. There was constant changing of places. Yash did a really great job to get P1 from last, very good. Overall, just a great race.
Yeah, I started in the last position and my start was pretty good. I overtook few people in the start, and Chirag, Nikhil and many people crashed, and I overtook 4 people totally, and then I caught up to Shahan and Paul because they were fighting as well, so even I joined the fight, and then I won the fight and I won it.
The Junior Max category saw its fair share of action as well. It saw 2 drivers being penalized 10 seconds each by the stewards, while a third was excluded from the final list as he did not report for scrutiny after the race. Dark Dawn Racing's Kush Maini, who obstructed leader Ricky Donnison of BPC Racing during the race and finished first, was pushed back to the 3rd position after being penalized 10 seconds by the stewards. Protesting against Maini's rash driving, Donnison, in the heat of the moment and without realizing that it would end up being a grave breach of regulations, stormed out of the pit lane before his cart could be weighed. And that attracted a harsh sanction from the stewards.
And the moves I was making on him were clean. And what he would do to me, try pushing me off, which is why he got, that 10-second penalty. After the race, I sort of couldn't control my emotions, so I walked away from the weighbridge, which is why I'm not, if it wasn't for that, I would be first.
Kush is a very good competitor. He's been racing for 5-6 years. So just to compete with him is amazing. And we enjoyed the race. Regulations are regulations. We have to live with it, and that's a learning curve as well. So it's a long way to go.
The lone lady on the grid, Meera Erda of Dark Dawn Racing, was running in 3rd place, but had to pay the price after a back marker ignored the blue flag and did not give way. Akash Gowda of Meko Racing was declared the winner, followed by Reo Racing's Aro Ravindra and Kush Maini of Dark Dawn Racing.
Decent start because I came to 4th, and then I was behind Akash and I just couldn't overtake him. He's a really good driver and I appreciate that, but if I would have overtaken him, I would have been first, so that I regret that, but still overall a good start to them.
I started off 3rd, but then it went bad at the start, so I kept my pace. Slowly I improved. First 4 laps I was horrible. Everybody went past me, and then slowly I improved, and I got the best out of it.
The Senior Max category are the cowboys of the championship, accomplished kart racers in their own right. They formed a stellar grid comprising of multiple national champions and international karting and racing drivers. Their races were going to be close, fractions of seconds close. These guys would give breakneck speeds and perfect lines a whole new meaning.
The main thing and the most satisfying thing is to see the standard of karting, it has gone up quite a bit. I think everybody's noticed that the top 7, top 8 in each of these categories were all within, especially in the seniors, they're all within half a tenth of a second. And yep, towards the end of the race, the gaps open up a bit and you have bunches racing together. So just a mistake here and there will cost certain people some time. But overall, it was very satisfying because you can see the level of karting has gone up so much. The professionalism has come a long way. The teams are putting in a lot of effort. The parents are very supportive. They sort of encourage the kids a lot. And to see the fellowship and the sporting nature of all the boys who are driving is very aggressive, very competitive, but at the same time I think this weekend they held their heads high and maintained an excellent code of conduct and very good standards of driving.
The aggressive driving style of Mohite's Racing's Jitesh Mandodi had dominated the pre-final races. He came for the finals not just with the pole position, but also with a lot of confidence. But Mandodi's aggression could do little to hold back former national champion Ameya Bafna's class, as the Rayo Racing driver flew past Mandodi to take the lead and hold on to it despite being chased by the country's finest kart racers.
Engineer just kept telling me to keep it consistent and to finish in the top 5 all the time, and I think that just worked for me. It's really fierce competition out there, and I think the key to success is just keeping it consistent.
After the action-packed first round, the 11th JK Tyre Rotax Max National Karting Championship moved to the airport karting track for the second round of the Hyderabad leg. And it was Krishnaraj Mahadik of Mohite's Racing whose aggressive driving and absolute domination of the Senior Max category to upstage more illustrious teammates and fellow drivers earned him valuable points and saw him jump to the head of the championship leaderboard. Mahadik started the race in 6th position and was off in a flash once the green flag was waved. Moving into 2nd place behind teammate Jitesh Mandodi, the pre-final winner. He kept the pressure on Mandodi through the tight corners, and eventually Mandodi was unable to handle Mahadik's hard charging and crashed out in the 10th lap, after which it was a one-horse race. The battle for 2nd and 3rd spot heated up between Dhruv Mohite, Vishnu Prasad and Nayan Chatterjee. Mohite proved to be no match for the more experienced and wily Prasad and Chatterjee's sleek lines. He succumbed to the pressure and Prasad finished 2nd. Chatterjee came in 3rd.
Throughout the race, like when it was about 15 laps to go, my engine was good. I started performing much better, and yeah, I caught Vishnu. We made a move on Dhruv, and I mean, I didn't want to really spoil my race by fighting with Vishnu. We were trying to catch Krishna, and yeah, we were pretty quick, and I'm really happy that I got the fastest lap time.
Actually a tough weekend because on Friday we weren't on pace. We were 5/10 off the top 5, and I never really expected a podium this weekend. I knew it was going to be a very hard weekend, but we made some setup changes going Friday night, and Saturday morning it was really good, and yeah, we kept improving the kart from there, and definitely it was much better, and I could fight for the top 3 or top 2.
We had the same pace. I got a good pace in the final, and yeah, Vishnu, Nayan, Dhruv, they were really quick, and I had to keep it up there. And yeah, I didn't let them catch me, but they were really quick, and like as they were fighting, I could manage to pull off.
In round 2, the Junior Max category saw a renewed tough battle between Ricky Donison of BPC Racing and Kush Maini of Dark Dawn Racing. Maini was leading throughout the race, and Donison was hot on his tail, displaying superb control and composure. Donison and Maini placed 1 and 2 on the grid, exchanged places multiple times. And then, this happened.
He was defending and doing really well into the hairpins and stuff. I couldn't get him on the cutback, but last corner I saw a gap and I went for it and it paid off.
I'm used to all this, but just I made a bit of a mistake in the last corner, which he saw that mistake and just capitalized and went straight in. So that's why we're racing drivers. If you see a small gap, you go in, because if you no longer go for a gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver.
Just as they were coming out of the last corner, Donnison squeezed past the more experienced Manny to take the checkered flag. R.O. Rabindra also flew past the rattled Manny as he went into the tyre wall and had to settle for third place. And it looked like some protests were going to be filed. The Micromax category also saw its share of close racing between Meko Racing teammates Yash Aradhya and Shahan Ali, before Aradhya prevailed and bagged his second back-to-back victory. Aradhya's slow start saw him trailing Ali in the initial part of the race, but he pulled off a skilled driving display and emerged victorious. Rookie Chirag Ghorpade of BPC Racing managed to bag a podium and finished in third place.
I had a lot of pressure coming from Shahan and Chirag because whenever I look back, they were right behind me and bumping each other and like fighting. And I had a lot of pressure. They were coming too close to me, and so I tried going a bit more faster.
It was a tough race. Yash was flying and it was very difficult to catch up with him. Chirag was behind me and it was very difficult for me to defend. He was very quick.
Round 2 of the JK Tyre Rotax Max National Karting Championship has just come to an end. It was a high-octane weekend with some bumper-to-bumper racing and some very close finishes. It's over to Kolhapur now for round 3. More racing, more fun.